Hello everyone, my name is Josh Prime and I'm back with another video. And this one is all about new water and slime ideas and how they might interact. For this one, start here with some new, these would be like new watercolors. Iron rich water, gold flaked water, copper blood water, which I'm not sure. I was thinking of like when ore veins like run along, kind of come out, run along the surface and are in contact with like a river or something. These would be just like slight little indicators, but the iron rich one would have like this reddish brown tint. And actually kind of true with real life. I used to go up to this area in northern Minnesota called the Boundary Waters, and it's just a series of lakes and rivers that are all kind of connected together. But they would, up there it has very, very rich iron, and when you're swimming in it, you open your eyes and you look up, and you see like tons of flakes and stuff, but the water, like looking up from a few feet down up to the surface, it actually does have like a really reddish kind of hue to it. It's really interesting, but kind of a visual indicator in the world of like, hey, there's an iron vein there. Same thing with gold. It'd be gold flaked water. And copper as well, for like a copper, or what did I say, copper blood water. Just a cool way to show this in an actual Minecraft world. And with that, and onto some of these are new colors of water. I'm gonna go over here and start here with the Aqua Lung. I couldn't think of a song, or I think no, that's an album by Jethro Tull, but I couldn't think of what to call this thing. But this would be like a blue kind of looking slime and maybe drip like a sponge or something. And I don't know if it would be a mob or something you would craft. So I added this crafting recipe here. Water bucket surrounded by slime blocks. But what this would do, I don't know why I've been wanting this more and more when I'm building. It would allow you to soak up and store the different colors of water, like swamp, the warm ocean, the frozen ocean, the cold ocean, the lukewarm, the tropical kind of stuff. I think the yellow is just, I think that sponge is just there to indicate that I would act kind of like a sponge, but then you could also get it back out, and I don't know how this would work. So I'm wondering if this is a mob, really, because I was thinking you could put it in a dripstone, like cage kind of, have it drip into a cauldron. You could actually get the different colors of water outside of their biome. And I've been wanting this more and more. Maybe it's because I've been doing a lot of like custom kind of terraforming in a world. In my survival world, so like I've wanted to put like the tropical water in a swamp biome and whatnot, so I was kind of playing with that concept a little bit. I mean, there's not much to this one. I just thought that plus the new, the ore rich water, it'd be cool to have this little thing to be able, if you could get a couple buckets, then you could have infinite of a specific biome type water that you could always use. So it's kind of the idea behind there. Oh, looks like it's getting dark out. Yeah, there wasn't much to that. That was more the simplest one. And you can also get this, which is this right here is called the toxin. I think I don't remember what the original name was, but this would be a slime. Let's see, let's grab all the stuff out here. When lightning strikes a slime. Because I was thinking, when it strikes a creeper, it turns into a charge creeper. When it strikes a mushroom cow, it turns into a brown mushroom cow. Villagers turn to witches. So the concept here was the same thing. It turns it into, or lightning striking a slime turns it into something. But this would, nothing in there? Okay. This would be a slime that when it landed on, or hopped around in the water, it would turn the water brackish, which would make it poisonous and like this kind of really dark black color, and it'd have like, yeah, oh come on, set this all up for this. There we go. Yeah, it would have this poisonous effect. I don't even know if these are poisonous. Yeah, they are. But yeah, if you were swimming and then, oh, it's a simpler concept. I just think it'd be cool, another way to change like the water. I mean, obviously this isn't a retexturing or anything, but I'm going to want to get rid of that or it's going to annoy me. Oops. Let's try that. There we go. But yeah, it's a simple thing. Like if it was hopping around a swamp, got struck, or you know, possibility of making some interesting farms with that as well. But so I mean, you'd still need this to pick up, and like this could be immune to the toxic water, could still just pick it up. So something like that I think would be interesting. And I know I've seen a lot of people wanting dyed water and all that. I get why they don't do it, but I think just having different water types to go with their current, you know, biome-specific type ones. But anyways, on the next one, this is the Froster. I still don't like that name, but I've gone through 5 different names and still haven't figured it out. This would be a mob, kind of like that. But this one I think would actually make more sense as a mob. It would, I don't know if you'd craft it and then throw it down and then it would be alive or whatever, but it would be, the reason I thought of this was like use in ice farms. Like I don't know if it'd drop powdered snow behind it, or maybe there'd be like a streak of ice that forms behind it. Because in I think I need to go to survival. Oops. And the way I thought of it moving around in the world, I thought of it as there we go. Thought of it as moving around. It kind of hop and slide. It would hop and slide. There we go. Something like that. Or like, yeah. And there maybe be a trail of ice that follows it. But I also thought of a way. This would be a mob that would convert. It depends on what it lands on, but like if it landed on water, it basically would convert it to the next thing. So if it landed on water, it'd convert it to ice. And this wouldn't be like the Frostwalker ice that dissipates. This would like perma change it back unless you broke it. So water to ice. If it landed on a block of ice, it'd go to packed ice. If it landed on a block of packed ice, you go up to blue ice. So I mean, it'd be interesting for more so in functionality and like an ice farm or something like that. You know, it all freezes over, and then if you had a way to like let a couple of these out, so you get the different varieties and harvest them. I think all of these, besides maybe the glug, I think I originally called it the glug, the Aqua Lung, whatever, would be hostile. It would just be, yeah, more for use in farms and stuff. But the next one, and this one isn't mine. I think this is from a mod pack of some sort. I've seen it in a few different videos, but it's the Sludge. And again, I have a crafting recipe. I don't know if crafting recipes make sense for any of these, but what this one would do is it would, I think in the mod pack that I've seen it in, it usually like eats blocks or things like that and breaks them, and then it keeps growing in size and whatnot. I'm taking away that part of it, but I think I do like the idea of it like eating items. Again, this is more for functionality in farms, because I think of like the slime and the honey block in that way of you know, they're kind of interesting little things, but their uses in like redstone stuff and farms and storage and all that. That's what makes them really interesting. Like the only other thing that's kind of like these little cubes are the magma cubes and the slime. So that was a big kind of like thinking behind this video, is just really diving into that. But anyways, the sludge, it would, depending on size, I think it would have the same 3 sizes as slime, but depending on its size, it could hold 32 items, 64, 128, and this would it's kind of like a bundle that moves around. Since it's hostile, it'll always follow you. Maybe it's a little slower than the regular slime, but I was just thinking of like if you're out and you die or something, there'd actually be something that would pick up your items, or some of them anyway, you know, 32 items, what have you. You don't have control, but again, I was thinking more kind of future down the way, seeing how people would use these in farms and whatnot. If there's a way to tame them or get them to always, maybe they'd be hostile towards an entity or or something like that, like scared of it. I don't know what they'd be scared of, but just the ability of them to like absorb your items and hold them. It's kind of like a movable bundle, which I know the bundle isn't in the game yet, but something along those lines. That's all I really have for the sludge. And finally, the ender drip. And this is basically like a slime of the end. And where this one gets really interesting, so it would drop ender goo, and just like a slime drops, you know, slime balls, and then you can make that into a goo blob, I guess I named it. But so there's two, or I guess 3 things here. 1, string and ender goo, you'd make an anchor line, and dark, or any boat plus a goo glob would make an ender boat. And I just kind of made one here. It would look like a normal boat. I just was trying to put something together here, but it would have this floating anchor in here, and your anchor line, like let's say you were out in the world or something, like this would basically, it would work really well for the end, but I'm thinking it would work in all biomes where, oh no, I need that back. Okay, let's just pretend I didn't, but maybe there would be something like that on there. Oh, I'm still in survival, that's why I broke. There we go. But let's say you would have something like that on it, but you're out venturing around your world, like in the end, especially like void islands and stuff like that. With the end, you know, I always think of Enderman and Shulkers teleporting and levitation. It's all kind of futuristic, so the whole purpose of this would be kind of like fast travel, fast movement of both the player and items. So say you were wandering around like an end, and then you fell off into the void. Well, if you click your, click your anchor line, it instantly send you into this boat wherever you last placed it. So the functionality would be like a way to save yourself, kind of. And you know, that would work the same in the overworld. It would just like a lodestone and a compass, where the compass just points to this, would actually teleport you into the boat wherever you left it last. So you could make like a safe room, but like when you're mining, you can make a safe room. Let's say you fall in a thing of like digging, and you fall into like a thing of lava or something like that. You can quick have your anchor line on you and teleport you back to this. So kind of that was the idea there. You'd also have this, and let's see, I'm gonna grab some of this. You add ender goo to a pearl, and you get a locked pearl. And this would be, again, for exploration type things. Like you basically just right click it on something, and it would leave a little blob, or leave a little blob of something. And what that would mean is, if you, let's say you're all done exploring or something like that, it's basically kind of the same concept as this, but it's trying to get to a more specific area. And it'd be what would you call it? You could do this multiple times, whereas this is more like a fail-safe type thing. But it's getting dark again. Oh, the night. So, what would happen then if you, gosh, how did my inventory just instantly get so terrible? Because I got a lot of ideas, maybe. Just kidding. But, oh, and I just got rid of it, huh? I sure did. So anyways, you'd click it down, and you could click it on or take it back with, I guess, taking it back, it would, words. Why is my brain not working right now? You would click the, you'd right click the ender goo, and that would set, a marker somewhere. And then when you use, I believe I called it a locked pearl or something. That pearl, if you like right clicked it, that pearl would instantly teleport you to the nearest one of these to your location. So like, even if you were wandering, say you were like a few hundred blocks away or something, you threw this, it would instantly send you back. Like, let's say you just wanted to leave, get to an end portal, or there's something you wanted to remember to check out when on your way back home from exploring in the overworld. That's kind of like what I see this being functional as. So, anyways, and then finally, a hopper plus the goo glob and like a formation like this make an end hopper, and that would be kind of like the ender chest. Like, it would, regardless of how many you make or whatever, it's always the same inventory. So, but this would be for fast transport of items. So if you're in the end rating, or you're in the nether or something quite a ways away, you set down your end hopper, and that syncs with one hopper or another end hopper somewhere else. So you make two of these, and they'd, whichever one you first place down would be the one that gets the items, I guess. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to figure out how to do this, like, so it wouldn't like break Minecraft, because if you made a couple of them and set them like this or something, or you set up another system like this, I'm not sure. I think you'd have like an end hopper and then an end, what would you call it? Like an end base hopper, something like this. So they all sync to this hopper. So if you threw down items in here or whatever, that didn't work. Yeah, you put items in here, and what they'd all, regardless of how many of these you had and where they were in the world, the nether, the end, all that, your mines especially, I think would be really helpful, just for storage, so you're not having to run up, down, that type of stuff. They'd all sync to one anchor hopper or something like that. So, yeah, and then that could be filtered through your storage system. I like that as a concept. I don't know how to actually make that functional in the game, but anyways, these are some nice shorter videos, some simpler designs for some new whatchamacallit, slime types. Slime, magma cube, growing that family of mobs in Minecraft. Variants, that's the word I've been looking for, jeez. Anyways, I've been Josh Miss Prime. Thanks for watching. Uh-oh. Let's slowly head back. Anyways, I've been Josh Miss Prime. Thanks for watching. Hope you like that. Nice little shorter video, hopefully. Some ideas. Again, most of my videos are meant for inspiration and that kind of stuff. They're not really tutorials or really serious serious concepts, but I mean, obviously they'd be done better than this if Motion was actually doing it. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to, and have a good one. Thank you.